In this video, I bought my dream Ferrari at 26 years old,
after starting with practically nothing. But in order to properly show you
how this came to be,
and how I was able to surprise all of my friends and family
with this once seemingly impossible achievement, even making my mom cry in the process.
Let me show you how this all started.
All right, you guys, this is our final goodbye to Chicago as we embark to Paragould, Arkansas. This is a trip I've been looking to do for quite some time now. We are bringing in the 6 Series because the deal has not been closed yet. Let's go. 490 miles. It is just about to be 4 a.m. All right, let's ride. We are about 2 hours away from the car. Just talked to the boy Tyson. He picked the car up from the dealer, which he had it on consignment, but as you guys know, if you watch the channel, I'm not a big fan of buying cars from dealers because of the extra taxes, etc., etc., etc. This car I'm about to see, I'm excited to see the car, just to see the car. Not even on behalf of me as a buyer. I'm just like kind of excited like a kid. Insane. I don't know. This is nuts. We are in Paragould, Arkansas.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, nice to finally meet you. We'll go right over here if you want. Are you excited?
Yeah, man.
What really sold me though, honestly, and like you said as well, is the, the carbon
absolutely.
seats, the carbon central bridge, the steering wheel, everything. Even the rear diffuser is all carbon, which is
wow.
super. Nobody's really going to notice that.
Yeah. Starts with this key.
Yep, all the way forward, and then
The button. So this is the part where obviously I'm a bit underslept, but mainly just being nervous. There is a light on the dash for something we'll mention later in this series. But honestly, just trying to contain any level of excitement. Everything was fantastic during the test drive, as you guys can see here.
what are you thinking? I mean, you just be up front with me. I know you drove all this way, and I want to be as fair and make it make sense. What would make you the most happy and feel the best about it? Service is about $3,000. Roughly up to $1,500. I would cover basically the oil change and everything on it.
Yeah.
Could we split it?
I'll split it with you.
Okay. Yeah. Congrats, brother.
Yeah. Just wrapped up the deal.
Congrats,
Tyson,
brother.
waiting on the wire to clear, but this thing's going to be going up to Chicago in a day or two. So
Cannot wait to see more of it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Dude, this guy's been the best. We've been working on this deal for a month and a half now almost. It was predicated on me selling my car, which, as you guys saw, the 911's gone, and this was the natural predecessor, and this is the only one I've seen like this that fit the bill. And fortunately, I was able to meet somebody who is even younger than I am, doing crazier stuff. So I want to know your advice. How'd you get here so young?
I love real estate, love the car business, had good opportunities in each of them.
So you're coming from a McLaren, yeah?
Yep, McLaren to the 458, tons better noise. The noise is everything. The sound in this car, the best exhaust it's crazy. It's mind-blowing. I just got an opportunity to order the Z06. As far as they're really comparable vehicles, the Z06 is just a little bit newer. Of course, it's got a little bit better technology. So I'm definitely going to use the Z06 as a daily driver. Where this is more of a specialty piece. This is iconic Ferrari right here. You can't beat this at all. The 458 is the way to go for sure.
Your Instagram, Tyson?
Yep, Tyson Baird 7. So TysonBayard.
Gotta check them out, guys.
Appreciate it.
Get it. Holy shit. I just bought a Ferrari. Holy shit. I officially own a 458 Italia, almost officially. Stay tuned on the wire. Let's get this done so I can get it back home. Let's go. Welcome to a beautiful morning in Chicago. We've got our coffee out here. Cheers. It's a perfect time to discuss some pre-delivery thoughts. This has been the absolute longest, most crazy dream goal I've ever had. But the problem with these cars is that they didn't make a whole bunch of them in great specs, at least in my opinion. So for example, the real true OGs to my channel, you can scroll back. There's a video of one of my closest friends, Jacob, taking delivery of his 2013 Ferrari 458 Italia. We actually flew all the way out to California to look at one. It was Grigio Scuro on the carbon racing seats, an absolutely monster of a combination, but it had a ton of paintwork and the dealer was a little bit fishy. He ended up eventually finding a darker charcoal gray with only 3,000 miles on it, and he bought that back then. And after 2020 came along and I really started to be able to potentially afford one of these cars, I actually looked at a few that were for sale private party, and they were all beat and horrible. Like, as you guys have seen, I've owned a ton of cars in my life, so I was kind of not willing to buy a car for, you know, $200,000 that was in worse condition than a car I bought for $20,000, like an M3 you guys have seen on the channel. So from 2020 to now, I've looked at these cars legitimately every single day since, multiple times a day. So not only was it a factor of not being able to afford it or getting the money together, etc., but it was also a factor of finding one that actually fit the bill. For example, you guys have seen, I don't really like colorful cars. I wouldn't be completely opposed to it because you can always wrap it, even though I don't like wraps, but my preference is always silver, gray, black, white, right? The other problem is I'm a crazy sucker for interiors. And that means I do not like the Daytona seats in the Ferrari 458 Italia. The only way I wanted to configure this car was in a neutral color with the black carbon fiber racing seats. And I don't know how, I really don't, but that's what I found.
Transport just arrived. It's raining just a little bit. Thank goodness you got the enclosed. So I'm gonna go start it up, bring it around, and protect it on the way to you. Just so bittersweet. Final little drive in it just around the parking lot, and I couldn't be more excited for you because you're absolutely gonna love this thing. It's a little bit sad, a little bit heartwarming for me that I'm losing it, but it's going to someone that's gonna enjoy it more than anybody. So congratulations, brother, and cannot wait to see what you do with this car. She's secure. She looks so good too.
All right, you guys, so thought yesterday was Ferrari Day. Turns out it was not Ferrari Day. Actually, the shippers canceled or whatever. I get it. First world problems, 1,000,000%. But guys, I finally have a real ETA. I was told 9 p.m. It is 6:45 p.m. So we are 2 hours and 15 minutes away from taking delivery of the car. I cannot believe I'm saying that because as you guys saw in this video, I was excited to just see the car. And now I'm actually in the position where the car is going to sit in my garage tonight. I told you guys it was coming. Just didn't know what. It's fucking wild.
I'm proud of my son.
Nice.
You work hard. You never got anything for free. You work from scratch. I couldn't give you anything.
It's all good now though.
Why are you in a Ferrari?
All right, you guys, so we are at Continental Ferrari in Hinsdale, Illinois with the 458, and today we spent